Well, that was certainly creepier music than normal. I forgot how creepy that one was. Hello, everyone. Welcome in. Welcome in. How are we all doing? Let's get that stream going. Excuse me. There we go. Hello, Soup. Hello, Ducky. Hello, Placehold. It's been a while. Hello, thank you so much for the resub. Awesome to have a bonus. I am working, so need to lurk, can't chat, but looking forward to bonus stream content. Thank you so much, Placehold. It's good to see you again. It's been a while, so I'm glad to see you again. Alrighty. Now, Ducky said this music is eerie AF. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. And you have guessed that it is Twilight Princess. It is, in fact, Twilight Princess. Once again, Ducky, you are killing it recently. Congratulations, you have won. You can claim any channel reward that you would like. That is indeed the music of Xanth's death in Twilight Princess, which is probably explains why it's so eerie, if I'm being honest. So the real question is, why are we a child? I don't have an answer for you. No, actually I do. I've been going through, because we haven't streamed for a while, I've had the opportunity to go through previous VODs, as I'm preparing to upload them all online. We're going through previous VODs, all of that, and we have quite a few things that are Way of the Hero that we haven't done yet, purely because I just didn't realize they existed. One of them is the Hyrule Market. Now, we have played out most of the Hyrule Market. I think what we're going to do is we're going to go through the entirety of Hyrule Market again, primarily because I don't know if we've collected or not. The other one that we've gotten was Death Mountain Crater, which I 100% know we've already gone through, except for the Fairy Fountain there. And I'm fairly certain we've already got the thing from there. And Stone Tower Temple, which we cannot do until we get, I suppose we've got Elegy now. So we can do half of Stone Tower Temple, but waiting until we have light arrows would also be really advantageous for that. Thank you so much for the 7-stream streak, Ducky. It should be 50 plus. Yeah, I still have no idea what happened to your streak there, but thank you so much for the new 7-stream streak. I really appreciate it. How was everyone's day today? I had a really good day. It's been... CAC is on the path of power. I forgot about that one as well. We've got to go through CAC. Primarily the adult shops, especially with the Old Hag's Potion shop, because I know we haven't done that yet. Whoa! Hey, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub to Hex Speedruns. I appreciate it. Eve, hello, how are you doing? Good lord, what is happening in there? It is indeed Aurora Borealis. Thank you so much. Thank you, I really appreciate it. Thank you. How are you doing, Eve? It has been raining non-stop where I live at the moment, so I spent a vast majority of today soaking wet. It was great, grand, really fun. And that sounds sarcastic, but playing outside in the rain, 10 out of 10. Love that. And I mean, like, literally playing. My family and I were playing Frisbee outside. It was so much fun. I'm annoyed. I'm using Microsoft Edge for work. Hey, as someone who also uses Microsoft Edge for work, I feel you. And I just learned... Whoa, look at the gold gauntlets like this. Hang on, bear with me for a second. Crap. There we go. Alright, we should at least get one more turn. I've learned each new tab is a new window in the Alt-Tab interface. Yes, it is. It is. Yes, it is. I can tell you that one now for free. Hi, APC. How's it going? How was Lincoln Park? Oh, no. Come on. Don't you dare do this to me, controller. Crap. Not again. I think we're doomed just to do this for like 3 hours. Crap. we have to pay. I had a great day with the family. Oh, that's good. I'm glad to hear other people were spending time with family today. I mean, if you want to, I guess you don't have to. I don't know everyone else's family dynamics, but I also had a great day with my family, coincidentally enough. I saw my parents, went out with them, and played with my nieces and my sister. It's great. Brother! At this point, I might as well not even shoot. There we go. Alright, come on. All for this to probably have nothing for us. APC, I promise I'm not ignoring your message. Just far out. Oh, am I saying hello to Tiny? Hello, Tiny, if you were here. It's just perfect. We're getting actively worse the more we play. Come on! What is happening today? Well, at least I can hit that now. These are the easiest ones! Brother! Okay, hi, how you doing today? Yeah, I'm doing alright. Bloody amazing. I can't believe I was that close to the stage. Found cool chicks that protected me from the mosh. Also got videos, and you got to keep confetti. That's awesome, APC. That sounds like such a good time. I will say, as a short person, I love it when you hit just like the right spot in the crowd and you get to see everything far out. Bro, I didn't put you on the TV like I know initially, like I usually do. I let Tiny finish watching Paddington Bear. Aww. But when I turned it over to you, she squealed. You literally just said hi at the exact same time. Oh, hello, Tiny. Hello. That's so exciting. Also, I love Paddington Bear too. 10 out of 10 choice right there. Okay, I better not mess it up now. Far out! I said I better not mess it up. Guys, just take me out of my misery. It was the easiest one I had to hit too. This is literally just gonna be the entire 3 hours, isn't it? Sure. I've been to Paddington Station in England, where the name for the bear comes from. That's so cool. I didn't know Paddington was named after a station. Although I suppose Paddington Station is a thing. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense now that I think more than 3 seconds about it. No, 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 no! I hate this game. Whoever called this Game of the Year back in 1998, full of baloney. There we go. They have a whole shop just for Paddington Bear. Oh, that's so cool. I didn't get home until 2 a.m. and 1 a.m. I was waiting for Uber in a train station in a dodgy area. Oh, I'm glad you're okay though. I'm glad you're okay. That's awesome though that you got to see Linkin Park. That's sick. Also, Ducky, I saw. Okay, OMG, my baby recognizes your voice because of the amount of oh my gosh. Just call me Auntie Sally. I love that. I'm now your baby's Auntie Sally. I love that. When's the christening? I don't know what I'm saying. When's the potluck dinner? I'm kidding, by the way. Alright, let's just... I hate this game, genuinely. What is wrong with me today? Sorry for that volume just there. That was not cool of me. I'm not even hitting the first one now. That's... I hate this game. Finally caught you, Sal. Took me 8 months of missing you at the last possible minute. Hello, music. How are you doing? How's it going? You're catching me at quite a time. I am... my controller is an aftermarket controller. Far out. And the sensitivity on it is actually really broken. To the point where no matter how much I fix it in the Shmemulator, it just straight up just doesn't work very well. Which makes games like this really, really friggin' annoying. Alright. Yes! Finally! Oh my god, I'm so sorry for the... I'm glad I did that. Sorry for the volume there. Wow. Okay, from one annoying minigame to the next. Let's go. Oh, it's so good to see you, Music Please. How you doing? You saw a few play. That doesn't surprise me. A few police there doesn't surprise me. Linkin Park, hands down, best concert of the year. He likes that. Now we need a handle for my baby to talk about him. Hi, Music. Teeny. We've got Tiny. Teeny. I don't know. We're reading you, Greg. So there's 2 possible prizes for Bomb Tube Bowling. So we need to see what this prize is and then the next prize. Only a poor craftsman blames their tools. Good thing I'm not a craftsman, I'm a gamer. I was waiting for that argument. I was legit coaching you through the screen. It's probably, I can tell, probably a bad time to catch up on stuff then. No, not at all, not at all. Ignore my stupid chickens. Ignore my archery-induced rage. Which is about to be cuckoo-induced rage. Move out the way, you stupid chicken. I'm waiting for the AFL game to start soon. Oh yeah, that's fair. I do not follow AFL, but I know quite a few people who do. Go Collingwood. I know the Sydney Swans. That's the only team I actually know. How about Micro? Like Microsoft? Ow. And we get a Greg for that. We knew that was coming. What's our second prize? Another Greg. That's not a Greg. That's not a Greg. I dropped my controller. That's not a Greg. We better not screw this one up. If that's actually light arrows, if that's actually light arrows, I'm a little shooked. I'm gonna lose it. In a good way. Not in the way that you just saw the past 10 minutes. Yeah. Alright. That's the weirdest looking Greg. I'm happy Broncos lost, lol. Panthers kicked their butt. Oh, that's good to know. That's actually light arrows. Holy crap. Okay. Excellent. That opens up... No, I don't want to play again. Okay. I don't want to play again. Oh, here's what you can hit. An explosion. Literally, right? Especially this time around. Move out the way, chicken. I haven't caught up on NRL in a while, clearly, because I did not realize that who was playing here. I see if that's the case. How are you doing? Yeah, I'm doing well. It's been a long time. It has been a long time since our last convo. No, I'm doing really well. I'm getting married in June. I'm getting married in June. I'm doing really well. It's been a really good time. How about you, music? How's it been? It's been so long since we last talked. Alright, I'm gonna wager that's probably the last of the Way of the Hero item here, but we'll double check the shops to see if there was anything that we couldn't afford. Absolutely nothing. We got Song of Time last time, didn't we? We got Song of Time last time. Okay, yeah, okay. I'm gonna wager that was it, because I know we definitely cleaned out pot room. Where are we? Final day. Okay. Okay, sorry, I'm just trying to think. Let's go... Okay, we do have Song of Time. Okay. I'm slowly starting to remember these things. Oh, we're not gonna go back to Dawn of the First Day. We're not going back to Dawn of the First Day. We're gonna clear out Dampe Grave, and then we're gonna check out to see what the Clock Tower roof is, because that is a shuffle dungeon. Alright. Yeah, no. How's everyone doing? We are not stopping today till we get a Triforce piece. This is, in all honesty, one of the most ridiculous seeds we've had. There's not very often when I can say we have a 5-stream seed, and we have not actually found... I think this is like our 4th or 5th. This is like our 4th or 5th stream on this one seed, and we have not found a single Triforce piece, which is absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely bonkers. We're gonna change that. Alright. I'm just gonna remind myself of what Stone Tower Temple is. There you go. I'm very iffy on whether or not I can get time stop first go, so just to save us the hassle of trying to find a fairy over and over again, we're just gonna save state here. Nope. Nope. There we go. Perfect! That was easy. First of all, congrats on the marriage. Thank you. May your link be as may your link in love be as strong as the Triforce. Oh, that's so cute. I love that. Second, where do I start? So much has happened. Oh wow. Okay. Hopefully all good. How's it going? Yeah. Well, what's up? How's it going? Also, that's Forest Temple, which I'm fairly certain we cleared out. There we go. It's either that or we decided to go back there as an adult, but I'm fairly certain we... If we didn't clear it out, I'm fairly certain we at least did the boss. Or at least saw what the boss was. I know one of our things was Baronade, and we couldn't fight Baronade. Ancient Castle of Arcana was vanilla, wasn't it? Yeah, whatever. Yes, it was. And now that we have light arrows, we can actually get into here better. Is the castle itself randomized? Yes, we did know this was here because it looks like I beat it. Yeah, I've cleared it. Okay. I don't know why I pulled up a bomb there, but we've definitely cleaned it. Okay. What was beneath the well here then? Sorry, I know every single time this is a game of how much do I remember? Not much. I'm gonna wager this is Fire Temple? Oh no, this is Uninverted Stone Tower. Okay, we do need to come through here at some point, but I don't think now is the best time to do it, if I'm being honest. Primarily because we only have 6 hours. 6 in-game hours. Hell, we'll do a little bit of it, shall we? It won't take us too long in theory. But, we won't do a full clear of this. The only reason why I'm even considering doing any part of it now is because I know that it's partially waved at hero. Okay, Fire Temple is the other one. Do I have fire arrows? Yes, I do. This is just a straight fairy, right? Yeah, it is. Excellent. Okay. I know I don't have half a day left. That's okay. Nothing there. Nothing there. Alright, this is just another straight fairy. Let's see, start with gaming. Ooh, yes, I like that. Away. I promise I will always read messages. I'm just, sometimes I get a little caught up on what I'm saying with the gaming itself. But I promise I will always check your messages. Let's see, we start with gaming. Got new streaming software over the summer and now semi-streaming on Twitch. I did not know that. Okay, good to know, please. Yeah, that's awesome. Everyone go follow Music Clues. They are wonderful, so go do that, please. We always... That's not what I plan to do. Sure, pop off away. Okay. I'm so glad to hear that. Picked up a new MacBook, Apple Watch, and Apple TV. Got the Quest 3S and obviously the Switch 2. Yes, I have a Switch 2 as well. I love my Switch 2. That's awesome. That sounds so good. That sounds like a great time right there. I will say the Switch 2, one of the best purchases I've made last year. It was super expensive, don't get me wrong, ridiculously expensive, but one of the best purchases I made. I love my Switch 2. And of course we have our Animal Crossing Town, which I know you haven't seen in a while. There is a reason for that, and it's primarily because I haven't been able to do much with Muffin Town since I got sick, but we will be seeing more of Muffin Town soon, I promise. Straight fairy chest, straight fairy chest. For anyone who's wondering why we're not collecting straight fairy chests, it's because we know that straight fairies are not required. I purposely set straight fairies in Stone Tower Temple specifically to not be required, because otherwise we're going through this one dungeon 4 times, and ew. Yes, we will see Muffin Town. I'm hoping that we'll be able to have an update on Muffin Town either next Tuesday or next Thursday, depending on how I go. Because admittedly, I have not touched Muffin Town in quite a while. That sucked. Do you reckon I could pull a dodgy? I'm gonna see if I can pull a dodgy here. Probably not. It probably won't let me. This sun is exactly where the switch is. Damn it, and I lost my shield. I didn't think that part through, did I? Didn't think that one through. That's fine. I'm just really bad at this roll. In case you couldn't tell. To be fair, they intentionally kind of make you bad. Like, they make it intentionally hard to do. Which is why we're going to save here, just so we don't have to do the Walk of Shame back. Alright, let's go. Yeah, there we go. I don't know why I did that. It's just for a straight fairy chest. Why? Actually, yeah, why did I do that? Why did I do that? I guess the completionist part of me just wants to do these things, I guess. Again, we try not to use hookshot everywhere where we can. Yeah, whatever. We try not to abuse hookshot everywhere because I agree it can get rather boring if all I'm doing is hookshotting everywhere. But in some instances, it is very well worth our time. Alright, let's go. We're also going to get our first gambit started. And I waited for this song for a reason, and the reason is I forgot. Whoops. Alright, there we go. How else have things been going for you, music? There we go. There we go. So far, been a big old nothing burger. We know that something is here, because we kept getting told that things are going to be here. But so far, it's been a bit of a nothing burger. Alright, don't forget Heads or Tails is now live. That is up to you. Bro. There we go. Nice and easy. Ho. Ooh, boss key. That's a boss key. Alrighty. Which is nice because the Stone Tower Temple boss key skip kind of sucks. Low key does suck. Alrighty. Sorry, I can't help but make fun of every sound in this game. Hey, piece of art, very nice. Alright. Why did I do that? Alright, let's go up here. Alright, next up, YouTube updates. In the 4 years since our interview. 4 years! Has it really been that long already? For anyone who's not aware, Music and I go way back. Way back. In fact, Music actually interviewed me for their YouTube channel. Apparently 4 years ago. That does actually very much shock me. Wow. 4 years. Oh god. We're old. We're old. We've gotten 2 new members aboard the Media Maniacs, Techie and Jar. Nice. We've also updated our branding to be more modern, but no worries, I still make the logos. Oh, that's good. I love your logos. Almost 1,000 subscribers on YouTube and now have a new logo. Also just celebrated 5 years of Maniacs and 10 years of Music Clues on YouTube. That's incredible. That's a huge round of applause to you. Igor is going to kill me, but huge round of applause to you. That is genuinely so impressive. I am so proud and so happy for you. That's awesome. If you'd like to explain in the chat for people who aren't aware what your channels are, because I love that. That's just a stray fairy. We don't need to do anything here. Ooh, that's a chest of value. hookshot out for this. Because that just takes me back to the main room. Alright, what have we got here? Bomb shoes? Hey, I'll take a defense upgrade. That's actually not a bad one to have. Fairly certain this is just a stray fairy, isn't it? Wow. Yep, stray fairies. Excellent. Oh, another crate of power. Oh! Not power, wisdom. Triforce! That's it, we're ending stream. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Well, at least we have now... Wow, okay. Wasn't expecting to find one this easy. We knew that this was gonna be good, but I didn't realize how good. Okay, we can get behind this. 4 streams to get to this point, but here we are. Excellent. Are there crates on the other side? Also, genuinely, what is up with Triforce pieces being at the Stone Tower Temple? I'm fairly certain this is not the first time. Why do I always miss this jump? I'm fairly certain that's not the first time we have had a Triforce piece at Stone Tower Temple. What the hell? Okay, screw this. Hello, Wolven Bones! How you doing? How's it going? That was terrible. I am also really not good at Zora jumps. There we go, finally. Alright. Oh, it's going alright. I'm glad to hear that. That's awesome. There we go. Well, we're going certainly better now that we have some Triforce pieces. That was a good find. An excellent find. Oh my goodness. Alright, let's go. Nothing. We're out of arrows. When did we get out of arrows? Okay. Excellent. Let's go up here. I finally started releasing my music on Spotify as of today. Congratulations! Everyone's raking in the huge W's this week, and I love to see it. Oh, this is so good. Everyone's raking in all of the W's, and I love this for everyone. It feels like it's been a great week for a lot of people. Maybe not everyone, and if you haven't had a great week, I'm sorry to hear that, but for a lot of people, it seems like this has been a decent week, all things considered. Congratulations! Where can people find you on Spotify, Wolven, if you don't mind me asking? Just a little bit of shameless self-promotion for you. I love that. Except it's obviously not shameless at all. I love this. This is all we can do at Stone Tower for the moment. Yeah, this is pretty much it for what we can do at the moment. So let's walk to the entrance. Bum, bum, bum. Same name on Twitch. Oh, excellent. So go check out Wolven Bones on Spotify. I'm certainly going to be doing that myself. I'm very excited. That's awesome. Alright. That's Pirate's Fortress down there, so we don't need to do that. I do want to check out Dampe's grave, not because I think the chest has anything of value, because I'm fairly certain we got a hint saying that there's nothing of value there, but there are still 6 pots down there, and I do want to check out the pots. I also just want to check to see what the heart container is here, because I'm fairly certain we didn't check this. Oh, it's arrows. I need arrows anyway, so let's just go collect them anyway. There we go. I just really wanted the arrows. Yeah. 7 minutes, 4 remaining. Goron Race gives a green rupee. I think we already knew that. Ocean title deed, mountain title deed. I think you give this guy ocean. So let's go talk to him and grab, give him the ocean title deed while we're here as well. I don't think this is going to give us anything of value, but we might as well. Thanks for stopping by. You give me a green coat. What? 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 I'm sorry, the Deku Scrub is holding the Triforce of Courage. Okay. What the hell? I just wanted to give him the... I just wanted to give him the map. I just wanted to give him the title deed. Okay, what did we get for a title deed? Aha. Wait, no, I did this too. I can't buy the Triforce off him now. I didn't even think about that. He just flew away without Triforce of Courage. Oh, that was a dumb move. Guys, I'm a dum-dum. Oh, that's brilliant. Okay. Excellent. We know what we're doing when we turn back time. Jesus. I can't believe I just let him, like, yeet off with our Triforce. That's actually so funny. I can't even be mad. That's actually hilarious. Okay. Oh my god, okay. Absolutely wild stuff there. Woo! What the hell? Okay, sorry. I'm catching up on the messages, I promise. Tiny's running around the house laughing and chanting, she's a dum-dum, she's a dum. You know what, Tiny? I am a dum-dum. You're right, I am a dum-dum. Oh, that's actually so funny. What the hell? Okay. Oh, we have our first partner company on the channel. Hey, that's awesome. We're now Outright Games ambassadors. Outright Games is a publisher who makes kids games for shows like Gabby's Dollhouse and SpongeBob. Hell yeah. So yeah, that's it. As for personal life updates, been pretty boring, honestly, just going through the motions. You know what? That's so valid. No, stop hitting grapes. I feel that. There we go. My disclaimer is the my vocals through computer programs is my vocals through computer programs, so because I don't exactly have a studio to work out of all the funds for a few programs. Hey, no, that's so fair. That's so fair. A lot of music that I really enjoy listening to, songs where it's not exactly like people are just recording them in their house. I love it. Like, something doesn't have to be like super high polished to be enjoyable. And I will die on that hill. We're not gonna do Darpe. Sorry, Darpe. You're doomed to walk around here forever. Oh, I forgot about you. I'll take the 20. Well, I won't take the 20 rupees. That's okay. There was nothing in here anyway. Let's just go. Oh, that's ridiculous. Okay, it's about to hit midnight anyway. So let's go. Do we have Sonata? No, we don't. No, we don't. Okay. Let's go back to Clocktown because we're about to hit midnight anyway, so it's gonna be fine. Clocktown. Yep, that's it. Alrighties, let's go. Hey, the Dunks, good to see you. How's it going? Alright. There is one thing I do want to check when we go into final hours. Which is now. I didn't realize how close we were to that. That's actually pretty good timing. So there are two things I want to check. One of them is over here in East Clocktown, and the other one is in West Clocktown. Or actually three things. We've got priority mail. And I have cow mask now, don't I? Yeah. So previously when we were here, we couldn't do this because we didn't have cow mask. I'm fairly certain the milk bar is not shuffled. Okay, it is shuffled, but nothing worthwhile. Okay, and we can give you the priority mail now. That I could have sworn we had. Yes, we do. Okay, there we go. Alrighty. Stop it, Sally. You gotta talk to her first. She's a dum-dum. No! I don't want to talk to you. I'm your favorite customer. You've never seen me before in your life. You little weirdo. There we go. Actually, I need Cafe's mask, don't I? Yeah. Alright, let's go. Alright, priority mail, excellent, yada yada. Green rupee, okay, so that was not worth it. That's fine. When we reset time, we will get the priority mail back, so we can come back here and do that with the postie later. Okay. Next thing I want to check is just the thingamabob in Cafe's room. The chest up here in Angel and Cafe's room, because I don't think we've been here yet. Hit a bully Sal. Hello, Kazzy. How's it going? You completely missed it, but it was so funny. We found the Triforce of Courage. A scrub is selling the Triforce of Courage, but I accidentally allowed him, or I accidentally gave him everything he needs to fly off with our piece of Triforce. Like I sold him a new piece of land, so he left the current piece of land with our Triforce. He's left for new lands with our Triforce. Whoops. So now we have to go find our Triforce later. Alright. Last thing I want to check are these pots here, because one time I had Zelda's Lullaby hidden here and everything was hidden behind Zelda's Lullaby, and I've never forgotten it. Alright, let's go. Let's go see what Clock Tower Roof is, because we know that's shuffled. And then I want to, well, number one, go get our Triforce piece once we reset time. And I also want to go see Frozen Snowhead, because Twin Islands is Way of the Hero. However, we did not find anything at Twin Islands melted. So it must be Frozen Twin Islands. Fire Temple. We can do Fire Temple. We can take a chance at Fire Temple. Should be fine. We're not gonna do necessarily everything here if we don't have to, but we might as well do portions of it. Absolutely. Alright, especially considering that we have the hammer. Alright, we're gonna start a new game because I don't think anyone... There we go. Let's get Heads or Tails underway. Heads or Tails, new Gamper started. Babe, wake up, new Gamper dropped. Let's go. Where's my hammer? Don't forget to get in your channel points for Heads or Tails. How you going, Kazzy? How's it doing? How you doing? Bro, that piece was just like stuck on the wall for a second there. Perfect. There we go. Come at me, bro. I'm existing for the most part. I feel that. I feel that. Hey, good night, Tiny. Bye, Tiny. Have a good night. I hope you rest and relax and treat your parents nice. You're existing for the most part. I feel that. I feel that. I feel are starting to get back into the swing of things after being sick for so long. Otherwise, I was basically the same, just existing. So I feel that. Got anything exciting on the horizon? Yay. I will say, I'm fairly certain the Goron Sword is probably the most overpowered thing in the entirety of the Zelda franchise, apart from Fierce Deity. Outside of Fierce Deity, the Goron Sword is actually so overpowered. Alright, nothing! I don't think we're gonna find much in Fire Temple. I don't remember Fire Temple being listed as anything of the hero, so I don't necessarily think we're gonna find anything here. Is it? Which way did I come in from? It could be either way, honestly. Nope, it's this way. Perfect. And as per always, the rules are if you don't give me anything helpful, you don't get rescued. Bye! No rescue for you. I mean, yes, theoretically the doors are open, they could probably get out. But still, like, bro, come on. Alright. I remember very vividly in the Hey! Hey! Smooth Brian with the raid! Let's go! Let's go! Let's get a shout out going! Smooth Brain, thank you so much! Thank you so much. Welcome in. Hello, Smooth Brain. Hi, Juggy71. I like that. Hello, Zalmuch. Welcome in. How's it going, everyone? Everyone, don't forget to give give Smooth Brain a follow. Please tell me what you're up to today, Smooth Brain. Combo rando broke, but we won. Oh no. Oh no. That gives me a good insight as to how your rando went. Very tired. Hope combo has been treating you well. We are in our, I want to say, 4th stream of this seed, and we found we spent 4 seeds of this same stream finding nothing. And then in the past, what, 50 minutes, we have found 2 of the 3 pieces of the Triforce. Granted, I accidentally let one literally fly away as a Deku scrub was selling it, but still, like, we know where it is now. I was finishing a Fafo no logic seed I made, and well, I broke it. Oh no. Oh no. Love that. It was my 3rd stream as well for my, see, there you go. We love these 3 stream seeds. Also, Eep, I haven't forgotten, I promise. Let's get that fish underway. For anyone who is new to the chat, Eep has redeemed fish, which means that for the next 5 minutes we must finish every sentence with the word fish. So let's get that 5-minute timer underway. 5-minute timer, please, fish. There we go. There's our boss key fish, which means we can essentially just skip to the end when we're done here, fish. The combo has not been kind lately, right, fish? Like, literally. I very much feel that, fish. It has not been kind to me either, fish. This has been not a bad, like, it hasn't been a, fish. Like, how do I explain it, fish? I don't think anything's been outright brutal. Like, nothing's been hidden in brutal spots apart from Song of Time. But it's just, we've gone long periods without finding anything, fish. I think our entire 2nd and 3rd stream we found pretty much nothing, fish. And it was super annoying, fish. So I'm glad to see you back, Smooth Brain, fish. Please join me in following Smooth Brain. They are incredible. Absolutely amazing fish. Alright, let's get through. We are currently going through Fire Alright, Temple Fish, we are looking for the 3 pieces of the Triforce. For anyone new here, I am Sal Bauer, an Australian former speedrunner and current randomizer player, and also current burnt out mess. And we play a lot of randomizers, Fish. We do primarily Zelda with Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, combined randomizers, occasionally Twilight Princess, but my controller currently breaks my computer, so that's not fun. Fish. So yeah, feel free to, you know, join in on the fun, Fish. Song of Time was hiding in plain sight for me, but I found it right when I needed it, Fish. Oh, see, that's so good, Fish. Song of Time for us was, Sonata of Awakening check with all of the tadpoles, Fish. Which was really cursed to do on 3rd day, Fish. It's not what you want to see on 3rd day, Fish. Where's my long shot? There it is, Fish. I will say, like, Fish, the first 20-30 minutes of this seed, absolutely incredible. We had Fish. We had the Goron mask and the Zora mask on grass patches literally next to each other on Stamina Field, Fish, and then the Deku mask in the grotto next to those pieces of grass. So all 3 transformation masks within about 3 seconds of each other, Fish. And then we had, yeah, we had that, and we had like Fish. We had long shot, we had both the hook shot and the long shot in the same area, Fish. Like, all of it was cooking. And then it took us 3 streams to find a bow. We didn't find an ocarina. We didn't find an ocarina till our 3rd stream. It was, yeah, just nothing after that, Fish, for a very long time, Fish. Oh, nice spot. Mine was the soil patch on the wall in Termina, Fish. Wow. Yeah, okay. That's an interesting one, Fish. I was sad because I had no ocarina. 15.5 hours and I was stuck using ocarina items to play music, Fish. That's cursed, Fish. That's actually cursed, Fish. I don't even remember where our ocarina ended up being. I think it was GTG. I think our ocarina was in GTG, Fish. Which, like, you know, not great, but works, Fish. Also, we have hookshot anywhere on, because it's just a fun little thing for an easy. This was supposed to be our easy seed, Fish. This was supposed to be our easy break seed. Like, you know, the seed that you get is like a nice little fun break to yourself. You get fun seeds, Fish. Of course, it did end up panning out that way, Fish, clearly. But after randomized settings, rando, Fish, and crowd control, we thought, oh, hello. We thought this might be a nice break, Fish. It's been, I'm not going to say brutal, but certainly annoying, Fish. Alright. I missed all of them. The second was stuck through, Fish. Forgot about Gerudo River Wonder items. Oh, it was adult, of course, Fish. I kind of forgot about that too, I'm not gonna lie. Fish. Yeah, whatever, hit me. Fish. Easy seed, Fish? It's never easy. That's right, there's no such thing as an easy seed, Fish. Also, love that gate opening. Our rule of thumb here, Fish, if they do not provide us a helpful item, they do not get set free. So you can stay there. Also, that's a 5-minute timer on Fish already. Thank you so much for that one, Ape. That was awesome. Let's fish and go. There we go, Fish. Hi, Chris. How's it going? How are you doing? Alright. Let's see what he gives us first before we set him free. Because if it's like bomb juice or something, we'll see. I mean, it's not helpful, but I guess I'll let that happen. You're just gonna fall straight off the cliff anyway. Am I really mean to these Gorons? Maybe. I agree with this logic. See, there you go. They don't help me, they don't get set free. That's as simple as that. Like, they need to earn their keep, Fish. Oh, good. Watching you on my new phone. Oh, that's exciting. That's pretty awesome. I do. It's always nice when you have a shiny new phone and you're like, yes, let's go. That's awesome. Out of pure paranoia for missing this jump, I'm just gonna hookshot across. As I said, I don't like to rely on hookshot anywhere to do everything because I can admit that watching someone just hookshot around willy-nilly is not particularly fun, but at the same time, things like that where I'm almost guaranteed to fall down if I try and walk across, I'm like, yeah, okay, this is just a good time. So there we go. Morning, Marmite. How you going? How you doing? Yeah, there we go. Galaxy 26 Ultra. Very nice. Why did I immediately jump into that? That was stupid. I'm a dum-dum. There we go. I remember one time I accidentally had freestanding hearts randomizer, and this heart ended up being, I think it was that Master Sword or something. Like, it was a really cursed. Absolutely cursed. I don't even care if I can hit that, if I'm being honest. There we go. Alright, Galaxy 26 Ultra. Yeah, see, that's sick. That's awesome. Sally, apparently everyone on Discovery is streaming Pokemon Pokopia. Why aren't you following the herd? I am actually so mad about this, okay? I really want Pokemon Pokopia. I've been hyped for this game forever. It's like Animal Crossing meets Pokemon. I love Animal Crossing. I love Pokemon. You all know that. So I have been waiting for this. I can't afford it. It's as simple as that. I'm so poor right now. Hopefully, well, definitely not with the next paycheck, but definitely not with the next few paychecks, but hopefully, I don't know, sometime after the wedding I might be able to afford it, when all the hype has died down and all of the DLC is gone, but hopefully at some point I'm going to be able to afford it. I would like that. There we go. Oh, you're now on the Wind Waker. That's awesome. Hookshot anywhere can be fun, but I do agree it's cheap. Absolutely. I remember at a certain point I could not do a randomizer without hookshot anywhere on. Primarily for two reasons. There were two reasons for this. You do not get it free. The first reason was my controller was actually worse than my current controller. My current controller sucks. My original controller was actually way worse. So I had hookshot on anywhere because I struggled to actually hit the small hookshot targets, which is absolutely lame. I'm fully aware of that. But also because I struggle heavily with being able to do much of anything, really. No, that's not true. That's not true. But I don't know. I got lazy. It was a lazy thing. It's not that I struggled. It's that I didn't want to do things the normal way. I loved just cheesing my way through. Glitch no logic. Yeah, I will agree. Hookshot on anywhere for glitched or no logic is genuinely game saving sometimes. So yeah, you don't do hookshot anywhere on all the time now. I would say it's probably once every few seeds. And it's basically when we have a particularly hard seed and we want easy mode. Unfortunately the seed has been anything but easy mode, but still. There we go. There's also a Pokopia fault logo generator that's hilarious. I'm so excited for Pokopia. Again, if I could afford it, we'd be streaming that today. I could guarantee that. There we go. Busted controllers do make it a rough time. Yeah, I will say I do need to buy a new controller. This is probably one of the better controllers I've had, but it's still not great. Sal, I hope you have a wonderful stream and find your pieces nice and quick. Then start another evil seed. Absolutely. But it's 4 AM and I'm very sleepy. Smooth Brain, thank you again for the raid. Everyone, if you haven't done so already, go follow Smooth Brain. They're incredible. Thank you so much. I hope you have a nice sleep and a lovely Sunday as well. Thank you again for the raid. Go get some plenty of sleep. Plenty of sleep. There we go. Thank you for the follow, Smooth Brain. Thank you so much. I will catch you later. Have a good sleep. Thank you. And thank you again for the raid. That's incredible. In terms of new games, outside the obvious Nintendo Switch games and Switch 2, including Pokopia, that I'm addicted to. Games I play, date everything. I've heard actually really funny things about that. I like good funny. Fantasy Life 1, Nova Hearts, Room Factory, UFO 50, Unpacking, Coffee Talk, and of course the new Hyrule Warriors. I don't know if it's controversial or not. I'm not a Hyrule Warriors person, but I have heard really good things. Okay, that's not worth it. I have heard really good things about the new game. So maybe I should change that, but also I'm broke. Sounds like someone needs to tip sell just enough to get Pokopia. As much as I would love that, please do not. It's an expensive game and I could not ask. Oh, please, no, save your money. I will get it. I will get it one way or another. I don't know, roll someone. I'm kidding. Please do not take that as an actual admission of guilt. Oh, come on, Sally. There we go. Perfect. No, I will get it at some point. As just with, it's, when you're planning a wedding, it's tough. Other expenses come first. Do you really think chat will listen to you on that? On it not being an admission of guilt? I hope so. At least the FBI. There we go. Yes, please save your money. It's not worth it for the lol me. Alright. There we go. I don't think there's anything in here that we need to do. And we already know that the other chest in the other tower is nothing. We've already been given a hint on that. We know this chest is not worth it. So we can just go straight to the boss. Provided it's not Twin Rover or Twin Mod, we can pretty much do this. And we could still do Twin Mod, I just don't want to. Is that bad? Probably. It's gonna be one of these two now, isn't it? It's gonna be Twin Rover or Twin Mod now. We know it. Oh! Hello, goat. Hello, the goat. Yeah, we can do goat. I'm happy to do goat. Luckily for us, in boss rooms, the clock goes away. So we do not have to worry about the fact that we left with literally like 3 minutes on the clock. Which is very nice. Alright, let's go, goat. I say go, but for goats. I'm not even funny. I don't know why people listen to me. Genuinely not even funny. Alright, let's go. I guess I did say let's go. Again, they're not funny. Alright, there we go. Sally, what are you doing? Alright. I will say, we're doing a really good amount of dungeons this time around. Well, sometimes with Triforce quests, a lot of the times with Triforce quests, you end up doing so much overworld stuff to search every nook and cranny that we don't typically do all that many dungeons. So it's really nice to see a Triforce run where we are in fact doing a lot of dungeons. Because it doesn't always happen like that. if you're wondering, hey Sally, you're a former speedrunner, why don't you do it the speedrun way? Honestly, I find this way more fun. The way it's traditionally done in speedruns is with the bow. You never actually use the Goron mask. In fact, for the longest time, Goron mask, I actually don't know how it is nowadays, but for a lot of speedruns, Goron mask was actually skipped. Thank you. That's a really helpful compass. Goron mask was actually... Oh, Nocturne. Okay, good. That's our elegy of emptiness. Sorry, our Oath to Order check. The goat was actually skipped. Collecting the Goron mask was actually skipped in speedruns for the longest time. We never actually collected the Goron mask for quite a while because it was never actually needed. My phone has a built-in like a built-in privacy display too, which is very nice. I've always wanted one of those privacy display screens for my for my phone. I think they're really cool. Let's Song of Time. We need to do another stream or another video together sometime, Sal, but I gotta hit the sack. Yeah, absolutely. Go get some sleep. I hope you have a lovely night. Thank you so much for joining Again Music. It's so good to chat to you after so long. And we will definitely have to do a video or a stream together, absolutely. See you on the other side, and hopefully we catch up more later. Absolutely. Let's not leave it so long next time. That's awesome. Thank you, and good night. What? I suppose it puts you at the first door you walk through, which was... Okay, makes sense. Okay. I guess we're doing goat again. I could save and go back to spawn, but this seems like the funnier option. What's better than one goat? Two goats. Mine's a feature and it can turn on or off. That's cool. Yeah, so you're playing the... Oh, sorry, yes, you did say that you're playing Wind Waker, and I think I was in the middle of the boss fight, so I accidentally ignored it. I promise you, I did see it, and I wasn't intentionally ignoring. You're playing the GameCube version of Wind Waker. That's awesome. I do love the GameCube version. Look, I understand that Wind Waker HD brought a whole bunch of really important quality of life changes and features. The Swift Sail, for one, the shorter Triforce quests, all of these are necessary changes. But there's something about the original GameCube version that I love it. It's actually so good. I will maintain that the GameCube version is overhated. And it's not even hated that much, it's just the Triforce quest. But I still think it's overhated. Nintendo did not have to apologize for that Triforce quest. I feel like anyone who... People, not only did they complain about the Triforce quest, but they actually wrote letters to Nintendo wishing harm on people for the Triforce quest. And if that's the level of anger you're at over a Zelda quest line, then bro, get your priorities in order. Play some Zelda 1. You'll love the Triforce quest after that. Play some Zelda, play Adventure Link. You know what? Play some CD of my games. I promise you, the Triforce quest is not the worst thing. And this is coming from someone who has done that Triforce quest multiple times. Yeah, see, there you go. While sailing is obnoxious in GameCube version, I will argue the sailing is worse than the Triforce quest. And again, yeah, I also really, I still enjoy the sailing in the Triforce quest. Again, it's not bad. It's just slow, and I'm an impatient person. That's the only issue. I'm just impatient. That's it. Also, yes, we did ram him up the butt, and that's how we destroyed him. Ramming him up the Quest is not the worst thing in the world. Let's go. Perfect. Wonderful. Okay, first things first. Yeah, the Tingle Tuner is actually so cool. I love the Tingle Tuner. When I was young and, you know, we were playing Wind Waker for the first ever time with my family, my parents mindlessly hated the Tingle Tuner. And it's not because the Tingle Tuner is bad. In fact, it's not bad. It's actually a really cool idea. It's because I was obsessed with the Tingle Tuner. I was obsessed with growing up. Playing Zelda was less to do with like all of us playing Zelda and taking turns playing Zelda. Land title beat, excellent. This is why we wanted to come back here. This is why we wanted to come back here after turning back times, because we missed all of these snowballs because we melted the ice first. But yes, so it wasn't so much all of us taking turns playing the game. It was more so taking turns reading the guide while my parents played it. So we didn't play much of the game ourselves, or I didn't play much of the game myself until I was, you know, playing my own save files years later as not an adult. Like I would have been like 9 or 10 when I started my own save files, as opposed to like playing the save files as a kid or whatever with my parents. So not even that much of an age difference. But all of this was originally me playing. Oh, jeez, nice. Yeah, I would have like it was us taking turns with the guide while my parents played. That's how it was all originally done. Did we do this wrong? We definitely did cows. Not cows, Goron race. Did we do this grotto? I can't remember. So the Tingle Tuner was game breaking for us because we had the ability to use the Tingle Tuner. We have on this by the looks of it. And it meant that our role, so mine and my siblings' roles, had turned from just taking turns reading the manual and watching people play to being able to affect the gameplay ourselves. And every time we would insist on setting up the Tingle Tuner, and my parents mindlessly hated it because they knew, is that an ocarina? Is that an ocarina? If that's the way of the hero item in Twin Islands, that's actually so annoying. We could have had this ages ago if we weren't so good at doing the dungeons. Wow. I think that's the first time we're doing a dungeon is actually... Yeah, okay. Whatever. Anyway, we're here. So yeah, I played a lot of the Tingle Tuner, and my parents always got so mad because we ran them out of money constantly. We found it the funniest thing. Legitimately, we found it the funniest thing to spam bombs and blow Link up repeatedly while they're trying to do stuff. And trying to make jumps and stuff like that. There's Sonata, excellent. We have access to Woodfall. Yeah. Every time they tried to do something, we'd blow them up and we'd press random buttons. And it annoyed the everlasting crap out of my parents because I just relentlessly spammed them and stole all of their money. We have a shield again, that's nice. I stole all of their money, and to make matters worse for them, I stole all of their money right before you had to do all the all the Triforce charts, which costs a crap ton of money. So my parents mindlessly hated the Tingle Tuner, but I still maintain that's a really cool thing. To be fair, their hatred doesn't come from the mechanic, it comes from my siblings and I abusing the mechanic. They originally planned to use the Tingle Tuner for Majora's Mask. They did indeed. They did indeed. Yeah, you're absolutely right in saying that. Oopsies. There we go. Doesn't look like there's gonna be anything here, if I'm being honest, but that's alright. Why did I do that? Oh, there you are, buddy. There it is. I don't know, I have the Lens of Truth, well, I did have it equipped. I don't know what is with my refusal to use the Lens of Truth, but there we go. Alrighty. Perfect. I'm gonna go on a wild limb and say that Woodfall's gonna probably be vanilla. We can now do Inverted Stone Tower. But before I don't even remember where Inverted Stone Tower is. It's one of the Ocarina of Time dungeons. I remember that much. Before we do that, let's go get our second Triforce piece. What was Stone Tower again? We checked this not 5 minutes ago. Alright. Ooh, ouch. Yikes. Holy cow. Alright, let's go get our Triforce piece. The one that literally flew away. That's so funny. I still can't be mad at that. That's hilarious. Alright. Is this actually the Triforce of Courage? That's so funny. Drink it again and drink it if you're cursed. Recovery heart. No. God, no. Okay, so 2 pieces down, 1 to go. OMGGG, thank you. Ducky, I'm here to remind you that you still have a channel reward that you can redeem for free as part of our winning our game, part of winning the Guess the Song. We also got to call heads or tails because I just realized I forgot about that. Heads or tails, please. Alrighty, congratulations to whoever picked tails. That was Ducky into Donks. Wow. Sorry to whoever put the 5K in. Youch. But well done, Ducky into Donks. Ducky, you are raking it in recently. Winning the Gamble, winning the Guess the Song contest. You're doing well. Alright, let's go through here. Oh, Woodfall could be Spider Swamp House. Swamp Spider House. You're welcome, lol. Oh, Cassie, I'm sorry about your points. Is there anything we want to search logs for? We could search logs for something. Mirror Shop might be nice. We weren't able to finish Spirit Temple because we didn't have Mirror Shield, so that might be nice. Hey, how's it? How's it going? This is Nalnosis? I'm so sorry. Please let me know how to pronounce that, because I am not sure, but how's it going? Hey, how goes it today? Not bad at all. How about you? How are you doing? I would never be able to get, but I know, I'm so sorry, Chris. That actually sucks. Yep, you got it. Null is fine. Hey, Null, how's it going? How you doing? My refusal to kill that one Octorok is always gonna get me. Alright, Swamp Spider House was Ocean Spider House, if I recall. We fully cleared that. So it's just... No, I don't even need to do this. Wait, we can actually do Sonata check. I didn't even think of that. We didn't do Sonata check last time, so let's do that now. Alright, yeah, we could search logs for something, Ducky, but it's your prize. It's up to you. You let me know. Alright. Actually, have I ever tried this before? Do we have a bow? Yeah, we have a bow. Aha! Stone mask does work. I couldn't remember if we'd ever tried that before or not. We do have a bow. We're missing ice arrows. We have light and fire arrows. We are missing ice arrows. Whether or not that's going to make a difference, I'm not sure. So major items we're missing. We don't have a shield. Like, we don't have a Hylian or mirror shield. We don't have the boomerang. We did find Baronite, but we don't have the boomerang, so we can't do anything there. Fierce Deity would be nice for some of the boss fights. We have Bunny Mask. We have Bunny Hood. We have Sonata. And we have both. In that case, die. Alright, we're redeeming Link dies. I like that. Let's go. Can I do Sonata? No. You redeemed Link dies, and the rules state that happens immediately. I feel like I'm going to be the first ever person to die in this particular room. I feel like this has probably never happened before. I'll do this part legit. Song of your choice. Ooh. Song of Storms might be good. This is going to take a while because it's double damage, double defense. Yes, it is. This is the fun part because we get to switch to bomb shoes after this. Oh, or blast mask. We can do blast mask it. Could we have gone out and done this on done this in this poisonous swamp water instead of doing it this way? Yes. Is this way funnier? Yes. Alright. I'm not wasting my bomb cheese. I love my bomb cheese for hovering. We're doing this. Song of your choice. Song of Storms might be good, actually. What do we have? We don't have Saria's song. I'm fairly certain we do have a... Maybe we don't have a Kona song. I don't know. I'll have to check. Actually, hang on. We have a bonus song. It's just not marked off. Oh, Scarecrow song is barely a factor. Song of Storms might be a good one to check. There we go. Oh, Kazzy redeemed fish. Thank you. All right, 5 minute timer for this fish. Let's buy in front of the monkey. I think that'll be funny, a fish. There we go. Link is now dead fish. Oh, we had a fairy. Oops. But Link is now dead fish. That counts. Thank you so much for that, Ducky. That is awesome. Let's fish and go, fish. Alright. What do we get for this fish? Boy, we don't even get a song for that fish. Can't sleep because I'm in pain. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. That sucks, fish. Oh, are you okay, fish? Well, probably not if you're in pain, fish, but I'm sorry to hear that, fish. Otherwise, things are pretty good. Oh, that's good, fish. I'm glad to hear that. Alright, song of my choice. We'll check that in a second, fish. I promise. Fish. For anyone who is not aware, we are now challenged to say the word fish after every sentence. Fish. For the next 5 minutes. Fish. You knocked me down, you fishing hay for it, mate. Fish. me, it's likely to happen, fish. We already checked this one, didn't we? Yep. Excellent, fish. Alright, let's fish and go, fish. Alright, the only downside is we have to do all of this the normal, annoying way, fish. Or we can get ourselves off the edge, fish. Excellent! Let's fish and go. Go away, fish. Alright, there we go. I hope you're okay, Nullfish. Being in pain is never fun. And I know that's not the most profound sentence of all time, but it's very true, fish. That was already activated. Did I just not notice it on my map, fish? That's embarrassing. Fish. Alright, let's fish and go. I'm gonna check for Song of Storms fish. I think Song of Storms is a good one to check for fish. Okay. Okay, fish. Fish. What am I doing? Fish. Song of Storms fish. Oh, Song of Storms fish. I need the forest medallion to do Song of Storms fish. That's kind of annoying, fish. Okay, so Song of Storms is the Prelude of Light check, which we require. We require thingamabob to do, fish. We require forest medallion to get, fish. We haven't found forest medallion yet, so if we do find it, that's good, fish. Oh, okay, fish. You know what? This is actually not a bad one. Oh, I forgot that doesn't work, fish. This works, however. Alrighty, fish. Let's go. That's also a 5-minute timer on fish. Thank you so much for that, Kazzy. Alright, let's get into this battle. We already know that getting to Castle of Arcana is foolish, so we don't have to do much, but this is also a song check for us as well. It's my shoulder severed, both AC tendons, and pop my collarbone up and backward some 9 months ago. Oh no! Ow! Ow! Oh my god, you poor thing. I hope you're okay. Ouch. That's a youch. Oh, I hope you're doing alright. Can I say something about Pokopia that has no relation to story or true gameplay? Please, go ahead. I am not fussed about spoilers, if I'm being honest. Other people in chat might be, but also it has no relation to story or true gameplay, so go ahead, please. I am so jealous. I don't have a mirror shield. I forgot about this little detail of us not having mirror shield. Whoops. That's okay. You can play prop hunt in it. Oh my god, actually, that actually slaps. Can I light arrow them? I doubt it, if I'm being honest. Nah, okay, straight up doesn't work. Okay, that's fine. Dungeon entrance. You can play prop hunt. That's wild. That's actually wild. That's sick. Went to dive for a volleyball and landed hard on my right shoulder and was out for what was 10 seconds? No! Ow! Ow! No! Oh my god, you poor thing. Legit, no, you were out for 30 seconds laying on the grass face down. Didn't hit the damn thing either. Ow! Oh my god. Youch. No! Ow! No! You poor thing. That is a huge yikes. It's a yikes. With respect, yikes. I'm so sorry, wow. Okay. I'm just trying to think. What was Shadow Temple again? Garuda card might actually be a huge help. I didn't think of that. Okay, pretty funny though. I don't know about that one, but I'm glad you find the humor in it. I could not, but I'm glad you find the humor in it. Oh, ouch. Went to the hospital just for them to say, yep, it's Messler now. Gave me a sling and painkillers, which I didn't take either. Are you? Oh, you are so brave. I would be like, yes, give me every single painkiller, please. What do you mean? That's it. Give me more. I already did this, apparently. Excellent. Oh, wow. Yikes. Wow. Okay, I'm just trying to think of what we have and have not found. Okay. In terms of dungeons, what have and haven't we found? We have found Great Bay, but we don't know what Great Bay itself is. I know we did this last time, but I think we're just gonna do a cycle of what the dungeons are, because I can't remember. Which means that you get to sit through this painful experience all over again. You get to sit through what was a painful experience last time all over again. Alrighty. Why is it a painful experience? Because I'm very bad at scene walking, that's why. So, we're making our way into Shadow Temple, but we don't have Din's Fire. Which means that we need to get into it without lighting all the torches. Which is definitely doable, it's just really annoying. And I'm very bad at it. So, we are gonna make a few attempts on this. If we can't get in, we can't get in. Like, it's not the biggest deal breaker. Oh. Alright. This is why we save state here, people, because I'm very bad at this. I feel like this is a comfortable place to save state. That was less comfortable. No. Okay, yep, okay. Oh no, we're not. I was about to say we're sitting pretty. We're suddenly not. Yep, yeah we are. There we go, alright, easy. That took us way less than last time. Let's move forward a bit and then go right here. There we go. Perfect. That's what we like to see. That was actually fairly simple, all things considered. This was GTG, which we actually full cleared. Okay, that's fine. Getting into GTG might be really good. Okay. There we go. Easy clap. Thank you. It's something that I go through phases. I can either get that first try with no issues at all, or I never hit it. I will take 20 years to hit it. It's one of those. I am more well versed with Ocarina of Time, with Majora's Mask glitches than I am with Ocarina of Time, fully admittedly. What is this? This is Jabu? No, this is inverted. We need to go through inverted Stone Tower Temple, actually. We know that Stone Tower Temple is the way of power. We did find a Triforce piece, but that was the Triforce of Wisdom. We know that Stone Tower Temple is on the path of power, which is the other Triforce piece, so we do have to go through all of this. Again, any city where Stone Tower Temple needs to be done is a bad city. I do not enjoy Stone Tower Temple. We've been doing it more and more recently. We've been forced to do it more and more. But okay, let me clarify. On a casual playthrough, Stone Tower Temple is, not even arguably, is definitely one of the best dungeons ever created for Zelda. For Randomiser, I'm not a fan of it in a Randomiser specific context. And the primary reason for that is in order to do all the checks, you need to go through it 3 times. In order to do all of the checks properly, you need to go through it 3 times. And when you're streaming randomizers, that's just not fun to watch for a lot of people. A lot of people don't want to see you go through the same dungeon 3 times. Believe it or not. Yeah, I'll get my hook shot out. There we go. In a casual setting, it is absolutely good. I will absolutely agree with that. I love Stone Tower Temple on a casual playthrough. It's only specifically in this context of randomizers that I don't enjoy it. And yet I still do it. Alrighty. The music is great though. You can't get mad about the music if I'm being honest. Alright. Map. Perfect. Oh, we get Bongo Bongo for this. We'll absolutely take some Bongo Bongo action. I really don't like the fact that I said Bongo Bongo action, but here we are, I guess. This is another room where having hookshot anywhere is just less annoying, if I'm being honest. It is less annoying to have hookshot anywhere. It's just a huge peace of mind thing. Same with Stone Mask in this room specifically. I mean, kind of depends on your rando settings, because even then you can skip dungeons depending on the rando settings. Absolutely. I'm not a huge fan of skipping entire dungeons. Primarily because, like, I don't know. At a certain point, if I put too many dead checks in, it limits the variance. Like, going through Stone Tower Temple once every so often is actually really fun. I'm assuming, for someone. No, there's benefits to going through it once every so often. Number 1, I get to talk about Stone Tower Temple, which I wouldn't do otherwise. Number 2, people seem to enjoy my distaste for doing it. But also, if I start excluding entire dungeons, and I limit the pool that much, I feel like at a certain point, we're just going to have the same checks every time, and the same items in the same areas, and it gets really stale very quickly. Like, if I start excluding entire temples from checks, there's no way of... At a certain point, I can sit there and dictate where everything is going to be because nothing... I've closed off too many options. My O2 randos are probably like only like 3 or 4 medallions I need to get gun and boss key, otherwise the sea goes too long. Yeah, I agree with that. We have never done 100% all medallion stones remains. We have never done all dungeon rewards. We have done what is required to beat the game, nothing more, nothing less. So yeah, I agree with the not doing like the full 100%. I can get behind that. Because yeah, I agree. Otherwise the seed goes on way too long and it drags, and people are like, oh, I just want to see a new seed so I can like get the hype moments. Because I will agree, the first like 30 seconds of a seed are probably the most exciting. Yeah. We knew my shield was going to go very quickly. Where are you? Oh, you're right there. Did I ever mention I hate this one? Just piss off, mate. I've never considered that. There's no way I'm doing 8 hours in one sitting. Oh, as someone who has done that a few times, it takes... you feel every minute of those 8 hours. I should stop yapping and start concentrating, but what's the fun in that, honestly? Where are you, bro? There we go. Yeah, I have done a few 8-hour seeds in one sitting. Look, it's fun, but I will agree, it's a lot. It is a lot. Okay, nothing. Obviously nothing. Let's check the pots up here though. I know there's a few pots, so let's check that. I'll take the health, why not? We'll always take more health. Alright, there we go. I don't know, if I stop and take a break to continue the next day, I will forget what I did. You see this all the time with my seeds. In fact, like 3 times today already, I have sat there and gone, what the hell did we do last time? We're doing a full dungeon exploration because I genuinely can't remember what we did last time. I will 100% agree with that. I struggle, and Ducky in particular has been encouraging me to write notes. I know I should do more of that. Will I? Who knows? I probably should. Well, yeah. It's just a matter of will I. Where's the chest? It's over here, isn't it? Yeah, there is. Is this a chest of value? Nothing. Excellent. This is turning out to be a bit of a nothing burger so far. Dan straight up been encouraging that. I can't always be there. Valid. So valid. Honestly, so valid. This is just straight back over here, but I do want to flip the switch. I'm fairly certain this switch is just a straight fairy, but we're just going to double check. Yeah, it's a straight fairy. Perfect. Ooh, almost didn't make that. Yeah, I should be writing more notes. And in fact, I will be writing more notes. I should. That chest was already open. Okay. There's Igor up there. Okay, I think he's too far this way now. There we go. Okay, move back. Shuffle back, lad. Too far forward now. Yeah, okay. We'll come back for him and do it legit, I guess. It's just fun to do things out of order sometimes. There we go. Actually, let's see if we can get him to shuffle back and try this again. That's not what I meant to do. Okay, no, we're gonna save our arrows. It was fun to try. There is a way you can do it, and you can just clip the chest with the hook shot legitimately, but that's fine. Actually, we should go up and do that now. We can break order a little bit and do that now. There we go. It's a good thing to check, all things considered. There we go, easy. Anything of value? Nothing. We're gonna come back to this door later just because I want to see what's on the other side first. There we go. Alrighty. These guys can net you 50 rupees a piece, and not just the ones in this room, but the way like all baubles, all of these hex baubles can net you 50 rupees a piece if you hit them with the light arrows. I don't have Song of Storms. Perfect, there we go. This was a stupid mistake coming in here with the, okay. Oh my god, he was right. Okay. So, Chromophagous, whoa! Hello! Another raid! Oh my god, okay, what is happening today? Let's pause for a second. Hello, not your average person! Welcome in! Hello! How's it going? Welcome in! Hey, thank you so much! Everyone join me in following Not Your Average Person. Thank you so much. How was your stream? We've been hit by the nut raid. We'd love to see it. Oh my god. Thank you so much for the follow as well. We love that. Thank you. Alright, let me run away for a second. There we go. Get out of the way. Okay. Thank you so much for the raid. Hey, just finished with an Ocarina of Time and Joe's Marks seed as well. I cannot talk today. Hope yours is going well. It is indeed. I'm trying out one of our friends, Chromophagous, actually gave me a strat for no hit Gomez, which I did not know existed. Like, I obviously know it exists. I didn't know this particular strat existed, so we're taking some extra damage because I learned that Zora Rangs hurt this guy without light arrows, which is actually really cool. I did not know that in the slightest. So that's really cool. How was your seed? We are doing an Ocarina of Time. I'm Salbow, by the way. I'm an Australian former speedrunner, current burnt-out mess. We are doing an Ocarina of Time Majora's Mask, Ocarina of Time Majora's Mask combined randomizer, where we are looking for the 3 pieces of the Triforce. We found 2 today. We are looking for 1 more. Also, Eep has redeemed fish. Thank you for that. 5-minute timer, please. So for the next 5 minutes, I have now been challenged to say the word fish at the end of every sentence. 5-minute timer, please. Sally, you have been fished. I'm getting to it. Don't you worry, fish. Alright, there we go, fish. Let's go. You have to time it right before he swings. Yes, fish. My timing's not great. Fish. I'm okay with this. Honestly, I'm okay with soaking up a bit of damage, fish, if it means being able to try out new strats. I love it. Let's just hit it normally. It's also really annoying doing this without a shield, fish. The Cedar was based off the Blitz preset, so it's meant to be fast, but I was in go mode around 2 hours in, fish? 2 hours in go mode, that's incredible, fish. I want those arrows, fish. I don't care, give me the arrows, fish, thank you. Okay, now we can drink our fish milk, fish. Karma will surely give me a nightmare seed this time, fish. Honestly, I feel like this seed has been both a really easy baby seed and a nightmare seed at the same time, fish. We found, okay, this is absolutely ridiculous, by the way, fish. Both the Goron mask and the Zora mask were in patches of grass literally right next to each other in Termina Field. Literally next to each other. No exaggeration. Patches of grass next to each other. And then the Deku mask was in a grotto directly next to that fish. So we found all 3 transformation masks within about 30 seconds of each other. Absolutely wild, fish. Never heard of that before. Both the hookshot and the longshot were right next to each other. Stuff that you couldn't make up even if you tried. Fish. And then we've been on this exact seed for like 3 or 4 streams now, fish. Because for the entirety of the second stream, we found nothing, fish. I think we found the all-night mask and like the pictograph box, and that was pretty much it, fish. It was not great, fish. Speaking of not great, that was nothing, fish. The Goros and the Zoras just hanging out. That's it, literally. They were just chilling. Chilling like homies, that's it, fish. Alright, there we go. I want those arrows more than anything. I don't even care about being jinxed at this point, fish. We're just chilling. Okay, let's go back to the Igor fight, fish. This was supposed to be our chill, easy hookshot anywhere seed. That was going to have no issues at all, fish. But we've spent 3 hours looking for one thing. 3 hours, like, we've spent 3 streams trying to find, like, 1 or 2 items. That's it, fish. Okay. Fish. I was gonna say, I'm fairly certain this is just a stray fairy. Yep. It's always worth just double checking that, fish. Excellent. Nothing. Fish. Okay, let's go this way, fish. Okay. This was supposedly Way of the Hero, Path of Power, fish. We haven't found anything, but this is supposedly Path of Power, fish. And we've done a fair sweep of it all, fish. So unless something's in the boss room and I'm just completely missing something, fish. Okay. Bongo bongo, isn't it? Yeah, this should be fine, fish. Yeah, we can do bongo. Easy, fish. Thank you again, not your average person, for the raid. I feel like I didn't say enough of that, so thank you so much again for the raid. That is super awesome. I really appreciate it. Thank you. This has been such a good stream so far. I've really been enjoying this, fish. Alright. Oh. You know what helps? Having arrows. done this exact boss fight with let's get Goron sword out here, fish. It's no worries. It's always cool finding more people who do rando. Absolutely, absolutely. We do a lot of Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, and combined randomizers. And we also play. We also play a lot of Twilight Princess randomizers as well normally. Unfortunately, at the moment, my controller is doing a interesting thing where it completely breaks my computer. So no Twilight Princess at the moment, but that's we normally do quite a bit of that as well. Sure, I'll use the Lens of Truth. We have unlimited magic for a reason. I might as well use the Lens of Truth. Yeah, why did I do that, Sally? Why did you do that? Yeah, there we go. I'd love to play TP again, but yeah. I am so keen to do a Twilight Princess rando again when we actually have the ability to do so. I am so excited. Oh, by the way, that was a 5-minute timer on our fish, by the way. I don't know if I acknowledged it or not. What? Why did that not connect? Weird. That's fine. Yeah, hit me whenever I can. There we go, much better. Twilight Princess Rando, I was a bit iffy on it first, but it's grown on me. I really enjoyed the Twilight Princess Randos that we do. The only issue I had with it was just super laggy. And we fixed a lot of the lag issues that we had, but even with fixing all of the settings to eliminate as much lag as we could, it was still really laggy. There's our forest medallion, so we can get Song of Storms. That's actually pretty good. Yeah, it was super laggy. I did not enjoy that part. But otherwise, I do enjoy it quite a bit. Alright, so that's Fire Temple done. We have Prelude, I just didn't note it on the tracker. That's classic. I'm really bad at keeping up with trackers. I'm very bad at keeping my trackers updated, all of that, so if you ever notice my trackers are completely out, let me know. I'm always happy to fix them. There we go. I'd love to play TP again, but I can't get my hands on the HD version of the game. Oh, yeah, that's so valid. I'm really hoping... Zelda's 40th anniversary was fairly recent. Like, the 40th anniversary was, what, last week? The week before? And Nintendo didn't even acknowledge it. Which, low-key, sucks. I'm really hoping that they're planning to acknowledge it over summer holidays for Japan, which is June, July, August, by the way, in case anyone's confused about that, because I know quite a few people get confused over whether or not Japan is in the northern or southern hemisphere, myself included for a while. I'm really hoping that they announce something, anything, for Zelda's 40th anniversary. But most of all, I would love to see Twilight Princess on the Switch too. Give me Twilight Princess on the GameCube, like on the GameCube classics. Give me a HD port. Bruno's Letter. Actually, that's pretty good. Like, yeah, that's it. Literally, I'll buy it again. I don't care. That's it. Literally, I would pay for it. I am very lucky that I have a GameCube with Twilight Princess. I have a Wii with Twilight Princess. Although the Wii version confuses my tiny little brain because I grew up on the GameCube version. Yeah, I have the Wii version. I have the Wii version of Twilight Princess. I have the GameCube version of Twilight Princess. I have a Wii U and the Wii U version, the HD version of Twilight Princess. I'm very lucky in that, but I know the GameCube was not a good selling. It's a great console, but it was not a good selling console for Nintendo. The Wii U, I say, is a good console. A lot of people don't agree with me, but I the Wii U. But it did not sell well. And then the Wii version of the game, a lot of people never actually picked up. And it's becoming not as rare as the GameCube version, but still harder to find. I would love to see it come to a console that everyone has ready access to. Because a lot of people also sold their Wiis and don't have access to Nintendo Wii anymore. I would love to see that change. I would love to see us be able to, I don't know, play Twilight Princess on a ready modern console. Readily available modern console. So yeah, I'm really, fingers crossed something happens with that. I would love that. I would love an Oracle of Seasons and Oracle of Ages port. I would love the DS games to have some sort of attention. I would like to see both Wind Waker and TPHD ported to the Switch too. That's it. I would love that. You don't see it happening anytime soon. Sadly enough, neither do I. Sadly enough, neither do I. I would love to see that happen sometime soon. Will it? Who knows? I personally would love to see that. If it was gonna happen for the 40th anniversary, I think Nintendo would have already announced it. Yeah, that's exactly it. Look, they didn't even acknowledge the 40th anniversary, and that's the only thing that keeps me holding on to hope. The fact that they didn't even acknowledge it, like, they didn't even, like, I don't know, send out a tweet or something going, it's the 40th anniversary. Makes me think that they're waiting until prime sales time to be able to do something. That's the only thing I can possibly think of. And that's what I'm really hoping. Oh, almost into it. There we go. We're gonna name this fish John. This fish is now called John. In case you're unaware, if you're new here, and to all our raiders, our fish for Jubby Jubby, we always name him and thank him for his sacrifice by releasing him when he's done. So this fish is John. Well, they did one thing right by porting GameCube version of Wind Waker to Switch 1 and 2. Absolutely. I'm so glad that they did that. Alright, John, do your thing. I'm hoping to see Swamp Spider House or Ice Cave. There's a lot of icicles in Ice Cave that could be randomized. Alright, to thank John for his sacrifice, we let him go. We let him live out his life. Ice Cave actually would be pretty sick to see with all the icicles. So, knowing us, it's probably going to be Woodfall. I called it! Yeah, we can clear out Woodfall. Woodfall's super easy. Okay. Excellent. Even though you're not a big fan of Wind Waker, I love that. I love Wind Waker. I think it's great. I can see why people have issues with it, but at the same time, I truly think it's one of the Zelda greats. To be fair, I'm also a staunch defender of the DS games and Zelda 2. I think Zelda 2 is one of the best soundtracks, and I will die on that hill. Alright, nothing here. Thank you for your service, John. That's it. Thank you for your service, John. Thank you, John. Alright, excellent. There we go. Alright. Yeah, we'll clear out Woodfall. This might take... Ooh, I see. Oh no, that's just normal grass. Okay. Alright, we're going overkill with the light arrows, but sure, why not? Pop off Queen. I'll leave a like while I'm grabbing some food. Good luck finding that Triforce piece. Thank you so much, not your average person. I hope you enjoy your food. And I hope you have a wonderful time. Thank you again for the raid. I really appreciate it. Oops, I didn't. I couldn't really get into it with, like, I couldn't get into it, like, with Ocarina of Majora's Tears. You know what? That's fair. That's really fair. That's me with Hyrule Warriors, if I'm being honest. Hyrule Warriors, unfortunately, doesn't do much for me. It's because I play Zelda to relax, not to be hounded with enemies and find myself more stressed out. I wish I could get into Hyrule Warriors. I even bought the limited edition 3DS version with like the oversized clock stopwatch thing that Linkle wears. I will also die on the hill that Linkle is probably the most unnecessary Zelda character ever created. She's cute, but also, why does she exist? Wholly unnecessary. Alright. Speaking of wholly unnecessary, hello you. Yeah. Here we go. Where did you go, buddy? Here you are. Come on, let me have this. There we go. Excellent. It's one of those things that you wouldn't expect, but light arrows does actually make a difference in this fight. I think it's traditionally, if a enemy cannot be fought with light arrows at all, it generally doesn't make a difference. However, because the game sort of expects you to refight this boss battle for the Dongodoro mask, I think that's why light arrows can affect it, because you can essentially do Dongodoro right at the end if you wanted to. So it's a really interesting little tidbit that light arrows do actually make this fight go quicker. Alright, there we go. I wonder where Ice Cab is. It's okay, we haven't got access to... Hey, Chromophagus! Again, hello! I was actually just talking about you, Chroma. Wow, okay. This is incredible. There we go. Thank you so much, Chromophagus. How was your stream? How you going? Hi, Agent Blatant. Hello, Hades. Hello, Cat Pics, please. I love that. I love cat pics. I love cat pics. Hello, Celestial Fury. How's it going? Oh no, at jail. Oh no! Hopefully not everyone's stuck in that jail. Yeah. Set me on fire. I don't care. There we go. Play Marathon. Play a Bungie is still a good game company. Hello. I love that. I love the fact that you're not stuck in Agile, Chris. We love that for you. I did not realize we were in the middle of Agile. No! Alright, let's go. My goodness, we are popular today. Turbo user, heck yeah. I've been meaning to look into Turbo, but also I am admittedly. There we go. $1, so this is vanilla. That's actually pretty funny. Okay, back on the ad gauntlet. I'm so sorry for ad jail. Welcome in. Thank you so much for the raid, Chroma. How was stream? Hello, Cat Pics, please. Hello, Agent Blatant. Hello, Hades. Hello, Celestial. Hello, Chroma, of course. Welcome how's it all going? How is your stream, Chroma? How's everyone doing today? Oh my goodness gracious me. You were doing your first Ocarina of Time crowd control. Oh, were people nice to you? How did that go? How's that? I was gonna say crowd control rando can go so many different routes. People can be so helpful, or they can just hurt. Our last crowd control was just painful. Towards the end, fun but painful. Dude, we were all chill. Oh, that's so nice. Crowd control was massive. It was lots of fun testing out different effects and stuff to find out what we enjoy. I absolutely love the random knockbacks. I think they're so fun, right? They're genuinely so much fun. I didn't have any annoying stuff like warps or insta. Oh, see, you're smart. You're smart. That's smart. Aeneas, poor Aeneas, one time had a crowd control rando. Every time he was like a split second away from hitting the final hit on Ganon, they whooped him back. They consistently whooped him back to Link's house. It was certainly an experience, and I genuinely can't believe he did another crowd control after that. Very chill. I did my best to freeze him with keys. Oh, I love that. 10 out of 10 right there. Kill Link was my favorite, but Chroma turned it off. L streamer. Hey PC players, how's it going? The stuff I captured that takes over your screen is your favorite part. I haven't seen that one. Oh, I have not seen that. I need to check that one out. Oh, did you knock him into Shadow Realm? Oh, well, Chroma didn't know I was lurking and did a mega knockback in CAD. Oh, I love that. The mega knockbacks are like the best ones, right? They're so much fun. Oh yeah, I feel like I would start to hate that. I think our last crowd control rando, I think like we ended up crashing ship and bucketing quite a few times. Because we just had the final Ganon fight where you're doing the tennis with Ganon, like you're doing the Ganon, you're doing the tennis, whatever. I think it was Insect Tech, like spawned in something ridiculous like 6 Iron Knuckles into the battle. We heavily crashed the game quite a few times. Oh. Hi, happy Sunday, BC players. Happy Sunday, how's your day been? What emulator are you using? Because the one I use has issues with the shadows. This room doesn't have any when I play it. We are using Project 64 for this at the moment. So there you go. We are using Project 64. I will say Project 64 runs fairly well, all things considered. It's probably my preferred emulator for anything like this. The only thing I prefer, like, the only time I prefer using something else is crowd control randos, and I prefer using Super Parkini, and that's pretty much it. Check out the interactive disrupts. Just make sure you turn off the weird fart fetish one. Otherwise, it's like capture Tetris, so you've got to wipe off your screen with the mouse. I'm sorry, fart fetish? I don't know, honestly, it's called Fartcano. And I was immediately like, nope. Okay, I was gonna say, is this like the time that Blood Limia came into chat and started talking about Tingle's fart fetish? Because that was a weird day. I don't need to bear anyone down. Here to enjoy your positive stream as I try and get sleepy. Oh, I hope you have a good sleep. I hope this is calming and not me screaming at you, I hope. And I hope you're having a great day, and if you're not, then bad days are just days that are bad. And they'll get there. Oop, there we go. Ooh, Moon's Tear, very nice. No, I feel so gassy. No! Oh no! Maybe not a Nintendo fetish, but when you read the description, it sounds like oh god, that actually scares me a little bit. Alexa, how do I delete chat messages? Oh, so funny. Also, absolutely wild. This is Chroma. You're my third raid today. My third raid today, which is absolutely wild. For people who aren't aware or new to chat, hi everyone, I'm Salbao. I'm a former streamer, a former speedrunner, current burnt out mess. Playing a lot of Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask. Twilight Princess, why did I do that? I knew that was there. Twilight Princess and just general Zelda randomizers. I also have an Animal Crossing town that I play with all of you. And we are in the middle of an Ocarina of Time Majora's Mask combined randomiser where we are looking for the 3 pieces of the Triforce. We have found 2 pieces of the Triforce today alone, which like, thank God, because we were on our like 4th stream of finding nothing. Normally our seeds do not take 40, there's 4 streams to do, but here we are. I got dumped, but like, oh no, BC Place, I'm sorry to hear that. Being dumped, never fun. I'm so sorry to hear that. Just remember, like, it's gonna suck for a little while, and then one day you're gonna wake up and it's gonna suck a little less. And just be excited for that day, because it's coming, and I promise you. Hey, Catpix, thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. Otherwise, disrupts are great. Popping off. Yeah, we are popping off. Absolutely. Oh, you must be hyped for Pokopia. We were talking about this earlier in chat. I am so excited for Pokopia. I can't afford it. And I'm so jealous of seeing everyone having fun with it. I'm going to get it at some point where I can afford it, but I'm so excited for when I eventually can get it. Because it's gonna slap. I'm so excited for it. Bro, just let me have this. There we go. I'm so excited for Pokopia. Thank you for following Catfix. I appreciate it. You should try the no-hit challenge sometimes. Yeah. I'm gonna be real with you. The last Shipperfarkidian randomizer we did, hello. We started on a one-hit KO. Started on a one-hit KO, like you started with 1 heart, and then like, you know, you had to find the rest of them as it goes. I sucked so bad on 1 heart. I think I died like 17 times. I am not good enough for a one-hit KO. I play way too recklessly. It'd be a very fun challenge. I'm gonna be very good at it. I play so recklessly. Anyone who can tell you. I gotta deal with this migraine and wind down. Oh, I'm sorry to hear you've got a migraine, Chroma. I hate migraines. I get them a lot. They suck. Hopefully you're feeling better soon. Good luck on the season. Have a good stream. I'll be looking for a bit. Thank you again for the raid, Chroma. I really appreciate it. Feel better. Please feel better soon. The migraines suck. Yeah, I followed too, I think. Oh, thank you so much for the follow, Hades. I must have missed that. I'm so sorry. Thank you so much. This monster sounds so cool. Yeah, I love Adola. Adola was awesome. There we go. For anyone who's new and is questioning it, we don't always play with Hookshot anywhere, but this was supposed to be our easy seed. This was supposed to be our easy, relaxed, chill seed where we can be like, yeah, let's play with Hookshot anywhere on, because we've had some really hard seeds recently. And then we have found nothing for like, you know, this is like our 3rd or 4th stream. The first stream we found so much. We found the Hookshot, the long shot, all 3 transformation masks. We found so much stuff. The 2nd stream onwards, we found nothing. Like, nothing. So I'm glad we're finally finding stuff. It's taken us a while. There we go. And happy to be here. Thank you so much, Hades. I love that. Yeah, you can, but like, yeah, you can, like, on ship, just do infinite health and play through the rando with each seed to try and be, okay, yeah, we could do that. This is Shadow. Yes, I remember this. We need, the only thing that we were still waiting for Spirit was, Mirror Shield. We have yet to find Mirror Shield. So we'll have to come back. Hope you feel better soon, Chromophages. Absolutely. Hope you feel better soon. Being sick is never fun. I should know I was sick for like an entire month. The entirety of February I was out sick. Yeah, but BC players, I hope you're feeling better soon yourself. It's, yeah, I get it. It sucks. I'm so sorry. Let's hit this fairy fountain up, because I don't think we've done this yet. And then we're going to continue checking through all the dungeons. I know... Oh, come on. It doesn't have to be one hit straight away, so it takes a lot of practice. I suck at one hit, so I'd be excited to see... I'd be interested to see how many hits it takes. Because I can bet it's going to be quite a few. How do I summon an R-Wing? Oh, that'd be so fun. Java, summon an R-Wing. Alexa, R-Wing. Hey Google, summon an R-Wing. If I set off anyone's devices, yes. No, I'm kidding. Alright, no, we know what Nocturne is. Nocturne is... You know what would be really good is finding the Gerudo card. Desert Colossus. What's Desert? Okay. Hey Google, ask Alexa to tell Siri to tell me how to summon an R-Wing. Oh, literally though, right? We've full cleared this area. We have full cleared this. Actually, no. I mean, yes, we have full cleared this. The only thing that would be worth checking, I don't think we assumed that the fairy fountain was not shuffled because the fairy fountains in Ocarina of Time aren't shuffled, but we should, in theory, double check it. Let's quickly double check the, freeze me, whatever. Let's double check the fairy fountain and then let's continue on our way, but otherwise this is a full clear. Alright. We are going to get another Gamba started, by the way. We are going to do heads or tails again. I know we just did a heads or tails, but that was like 3 raids ago. Let's do another heads or tails. Where are you right now? I don't remember this area. This is beneath the well in Majora's Mask. So this is an area that you you need to complete in Majora's Mask to get to the ancient castle of Akana. And in vanilla gameplay, it is a really annoying area, if I'm being quite honest. I do not like this area in vanilla gameplay. It's primarily because each door is guarded by a Gibdo who requests a certain item. Some of the items are fine. Ooh, hello. Some of the items are fine, I guess. Some of them are really painful. Really painful. Some of them are like, you know, you need a blue potion. Or you need, specifically like 10 nuts and stuff like that. Or hot spring water that's on the other side of the dungeon. So if you don't know where you're going, there is no way you're going to be able to do it. Yeah, the Gibdos, yeah, there you go. I will admit, it is quite a frustrating area if you don't know your way through it very well. Alright, we are going to kill the cow. Alright, don't forget, Heads or Tails is live. You have 3 minutes to get that in. Alright, there we go. Thank you for, we're not playing Mario Kart, but thank you for redeeming a Mario Kart track. Which Mario Kart track would you like us to, well, we're not playing it, but which Mario Kart track would you like to recommend for next time I am playing Mario Kart? What was Oceanside Spider House? Was this Jabu Jabu? Yeah, this was Jabu Jabu. There's nothing we can really do here, if I'm being honest. Without Boomerang, we're kind of stuck here. So we're just gonna yeet out for a little bit. Also, Ducky has redeemed fish. So once again, at the end of every sentence, I have to end the sentence with the word fish. So that's what we'll be doing now, fish. Fish. No, 5-minute timer, please, fish. There we go, fish. That's set up, fish. Fish and stream for the end. Oh, Ducky, you're punishing me, fish. Okay, pop off. We're doing this, fish. Okay. So, stream for Neanderthals means I can only speak in 1-syllable words, fish, for the next 5 minutes. So we're gonna start that now, and we're just gonna have it on the same time as fish. Fish. We start now. I am so bad at this word count thing. So bad. I have to fish. I have to think so hard to make sure I don't screw this up. So hard. The one time I tried to talk fish in that I failed. Fish. I save that fish. Alright. Let's go forward for... Let's go for... Words. I did not cheat there. So there are a few chests up here that we should check. So let's do that. Fish. Big bad guy makes scare fish. Yes, fish. No things here, fish. Greg! No fish. Greg fish. Fish. Whee! Fish. Let's go to the cake. Fish. It's 6 fish. Thank you for being here. I was trying to think of an alternate word to being and it just wasn't coming. Thank you for being here, Hades. I appreciate it. I hope you have a good night and a good sleep. Thank you, Ducky, for the challenge. I appreciate it. Ooh, we don't need this room. Thank you so much for that. That was good fun. Well done. Thank you. I don't need to see jumps. I struggle with that, so thank you for the challenge. Alright, I genuinely can't remember if we've done this or not, so we're just gonna do it anyway. Then we're gonna take some photos of Lulu, and then we're also going to light some torches. Am I not close enough to him? Okay, let's try that again. There we go, perfect. Nothing. Okay, cool. Good night. Yeah, good night, Hades. Woo! Alright, I'm glad we did that. Let's call heads or tails. Heads or tails, please. Alrighty. Congratulations to everyone who picked heads. Alrighty, 41 people Salbow. I had to do an icebreaker with the Neanderthals. Sharon, you're an awesome streamer. Thank you, I appreciate it. I'm sure a lot of people are now questioning my intelligence. No, I'm kidding. We don't need that. That's just a green rupee, and the milk is not required either. Alright, so let's light some torches and take some photos of Lulu, because I know we didn't have the pictograph box last time we did this. Man, the Nintendo Gallery Quest and Wind Waker, I forgot was so oh, yeah. The Gallery Quest, oof, yeah. Wait. You're going for 100, I know you're going for 100% completion. That's including it didn't even occur to me that that could be including the gallery. Because don't you need to do multiple playthroughs to 100% the gallery? I could be remembering HD only. Good picture of Lulu. So we need to take a good picture of Lulu, light the torches, take a bad picture of Lulu, and then go collect the reward from the torches. Yeah, whatever. Alright, let's continue on. Yeah, no, the Nintendo gallery is ridiculous. Okay. Let's do that. Instead of a silver phone, I went for a light blue one, Sal. Oh, that sounds nice. A light blue one would be nice. Oh, right, I've got to do this out of there. Alright, there we go. Alright, gotta go to bed. Have a good day, Nidal. Thank you so much, Cat Pits. Cat Pits? Cat Pix. I really can't talk today, apparently. Thank you so much. I hope you have an amazing night. Thank you for joining. And thank you again for the follow. Yeah, no, that sounds like a great phone color. Mine's also a light blue, actually. I love my light blue. Come on, Sal. There we go. Yeah, mine's also light blue. Wherever it is, I have no idea where my phone is. I was gonna say, I have a phone holder here next to my Steam Deck, but my phone's not on the phone holder, so I got very confused. I get confused very easily though, so that's nothing new. Alright, alright, there we go. Now we need to get a bad photo of Lulu. There we go. The randomizer does a wonderful job of telling us what exactly if the photo is a good photo or a bad photo. And the reason why we need to collect both is the reward is actually different. We don't often do this check because it's often not needed. Zora Cake more often than not is foolish. Yeah, okay, so this was vanilla. Didn't even matter. That's fine. It's worth it just to do it because we have no idea. We have no idea where the Triforce power is. I was. Okay. inside turns them off. Okay, that's fine. Come on, buddy. There we go. Perfect. I was at my best girlfriend's place yesterday, and she was feeling a bit notional, meaning knowing the best friend that I am. Hang on. I need to actually take a second to read this because I was at my best girlfriend's yesterday, and she was a bit emotional knowing the best friend that I am. I hugged her. It's something I do for her since I've known her for 15 years already. Oh, that's lovely of you. That's very sweet. That's very sweet. Yeah, absolutely. I'm all for that. Well, I'm all for friends supporting friends. We love that. In fact, people should, be more emotionally vulnerable with each other and open up more. I love that. There's nothing that... it's always a good thing when someone opens up. She's had it tough lately, so I try and support her. That's really sweet, and that's such a wonderful thing. I'm glad to hear it. I'm so glad to hear that. Alright. Let's... Okay, sorry, I'm just trying to think. We've got summer storms now. Okay, we can't, we still haven't found Ice Cab, so we can't do that. Nocturne, we require... Actually, we could go do Nocturne check, we could go do Nocturne Shadow check. Let's quickly do Opponent Song check, because I'm not sure if we've done that yet. Let's go see if we can do Opponent Song check first. And then we can go... Why do I have the iron boots on, Sally? And then we can go see... Here we go. Hello. Alright, let's go do Opponent Song check, because I'm not entirely sure if we've done that since we got an Ocarina. And then let's go do Nocturne check. Because that's now available to us now that we have both the water and the fire medallions. I'm assuming we probably have already done this, right? No! Minuet! Okay. I just want to also check to see that we've done adult minuet check. We've done minuet check. I'm assuming we would have. In theory. It's all about trying to get all of the song checks done, because we are looking for New Wave Bossa Nova. Yep, okay, we've done this. What was Forest Temple? I think this was Deku Tree. I could be very wrong. In fact, I'm probably very wrong, but I have a feeling this could be Deku Tree. Yeah, Deku Tree, and we full cleared it, that's fine. Okay. So this means we have all warp songs now, which is really good. We can also go through Water Temple. In fact, we should go through Water Temple. Now I'm remembering, we found Water Temple last time, but we couldn't go through it because we didn't have the Ocarina. We should go through Water Temple. I think Deku Tree may have been Water Temple. Secret Shrine. Actually, we can do this now. Okay, let's do this. Then go do Nocturne check. And then go do this, do Nocturne check, and then go see what, to see if we can clear out some of Water Temple. We won't be able to do all of Water Temple today, I don't think, but we should be able to. Ooh, hello, what are you? Triforce piece. I'm kidding. Just bomb shoes. Excellent. I don't think they were necessary, but we'll still take them, you know? Alright, let's go. Hello, Gallery Master. Yeah, set me on fire, whatever. Yeah, attack me, whatever. Yeah, die, whatever. This could be a long stream as you're not ending until you find one. We found two sorry, ignore me. We have found 2 pieces of the Triforce, so we are free to end whenever we want. And in fact, I won't be streaming for too terribly much longer, just because I do have work in the morning and I've got to go to bed and I'm going to get ready for work and all of that fun stuff. But we will be streaming for a little bit longer. But we have found 2 pieces of the Triforce, so I have definitely held that up. In fact, one of our pieces of the Triforce, absolutely ridiculous. So stupid. One of our pieces of the Triforce was in a Deku scrub, but without thinking, I gave him the title deed that he needed. And because of that, he flew away and we couldn't buy the Triforce piece. It was so funny. Genuinely so stupid. Yeah, set me on fire, whatever. There we go. It's weird hearing you go to bed as it's past 11 AM here on a Sunday. It is 9:15. Oh, 9:18. 9:15 here on a Sunday night, which may still sound quite early for a lot of people, but I do have to get up at 5:30 for work, so that would do it. Unfortunately, streaming is not a full-time gig for me. It would be fun making streaming a full-time gig. I feel like my voice would die very, very quickly, but it'd be fun. But I also love my job, so that's also a thing. If I go to work on a Monday, I wake up at 6 AM. Yeah, so you're on a similar boat there. I'm very lucky in the sense that I get a little bit of flexibility in terms of working from home or working in the office. I work from home 2 days a week. So I'm very lucky in that regard, but at the same time, it's often dictated by what my work needs. Now for this boss fight only, we are going to have an epilepsy warning under effect just because using the blast mask for this is really effective. So we've got that epilepsy warning up on the screen right now. If you are epileptic, I will let you know when it is safe to look, I promise. But yeah, just letting everyone know. And it's going to be just for this boss fight. Yeah, I do get to work from home 2 days a week, which is really nice, but it is dictated by the needs of my job. And that's because I have a very hands-on time. So, for example, tomorrow I've got to drive around to drop off promotional goods and a lot of equipment to different places. So I will be definitely in the office for that. There we go. I have epilepsy, but not affected by flashing lights. Oh, I'm so glad to hear that. I was going to say, it is rather difficult sometimes. It's rather difficult for... okay, I'm not epileptic. I get really irritated by flashing lights sometimes. Not all the time, but sometimes. By the way, the epilepsy warning is now over. We're good. But I would rather... it's one of my biggest pet peeves when there's a lot of flashing lights and colours on the screen and there's absolutely no warning for it. Like, no one puts in the warning or anything like that. So I always like to make sure that's the warning is there for anyone. I'd rather work from home too, plus my husband starts a new job tomorrow. Oh, that's so exciting! Congratulations to your husband. That's awesome. I hope it's an exciting new opportunity for him. Speaking of exciting and new opportunities, we're not getting news. We're fighting this guy for like the 3rd time today. Is that a little too sassy? Sorry, Wizrobe. I don't understand the fascination with having a Wizrobe fight. We fight Wizrobe like 6 times. Okay, that's an exaggeration. But there's 2 Wizrobe. It's not even that much of an exaggeration, if I'm being honest. You fight Wizrobe twice in the same dungeon. Where are you? Oh, you're right there. You fight Wizrobe twice in Snowhead, which is an obscene bound. You fight him twice in Stone Tower. You fight him once here, and then I'm fairly certain there's like another place to fight him as well. So it's almost like 6 times. 5 or 6 times. And then you've got certain parts of the game that you do end up replaying for whatever. Ooh, hello, chest. For whatever reason, you might need. You may not have collected all the stray fairies or whatever. So that just. I don't understand the fascination with having us fight this rope so often. The odd mushroom. Excellent. Grand. Thanks. I will take the health. There we go. Yeah, I do not understand the obsession with recycling the Wizrobe fights so many times. Alright. I'm fairly certain this chest is gonna have nothing for us. Oh, okay, maybe not. Triforce piece? Kidding. I mean, Triforce piece? It's gonna be bomb shoes, isn't it? Oh! Okay, you know what? I will take a bottle. We'll take a bottle. Sure, why not? We'll take a bottle. Alrighty, that's a full clear on, that's a full clear on Sacred Shrine as well. Okay. Let's go Nocturne. Check. Excuse me. There we go. This has been a good seed. Like, a good stream. The seed has been, admittedly, a little difficult at times. But you know what? This has been a good stream for finding things. Of course, we had the 2 pieces of the Triforce. Can't argue with that. We've got the light arrows. We've had the Ocarina of Time. We've had a few masks. We've had lots of songs. So you know what? This has been a fairly good stream, all things considered. And I'm fairly confident that we can beat it next stream. Stream. Whatever. Forget when's triggers. Where the trigger for it is. Also, did we do this grotto? I'm sure we did this grotto, right? I'm sure we did this grotto. No, evidently not. Okay. There we go. Nothing? Nothing. That's fine. I'd rather it be nothing than it be something we don't check it, if I'm being honest. Alrighty. I forget where exactly this triggers. Apparently not here. What if I leave and re-enter? Because that's technically where the trigger is. For some reason I thought the randomizer trigger was closer to the well. No? Did I somehow already collect it? Oh well, I hope it wasn't an import? Oh, I don't have the water. I saw forest and thought it was water. Never mind. That's why it's not triggering. Okay, let's go. I'm just a dum-dum, that's all. That's all it is. I'm just a dum-dum. Alrighty. Oh boy, there we go. I hate that one because you can never see their heads and it freaks me out. You can never see him until he's running you over. I did this, right? I did this grotto. I know there was quite a few grottos we had to skip because we didn't have bombs until super late. Yeah, we did this, okay. So, we didn't have bombs until, I think it was like last stream, maybe? It took us quite a while to find bombs. Alright, I'm also fairly, we checked adult grass, right? So, a lot of people don't know this, but the grass in child versus adult is actually different. So the checks for grass for child and adult is actually very different. Also, thank you to Panzer the Greet, for the follow. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I hope you're enjoying yourself. I hope you're having a good time. I know, I certainly am. Alright. We're gonna Song of Time to become a child, to get into Deku Tree, to, if I'm correct in this, get into the Water Temple, to Song of Time again to become adult. It's a whole thing. Excellent. Now, the boss of this is Baronade, if I am recalling correctly, so we can't do too terribly much here. But we'll do like a cursory exploration and then come back to it later. Alright, also, we should probably wear the right tuning, but that's fine. We're fine. We're good. We're grand. Alright, this was the whole reason why we couldn't do much here last time. We did all of the 3rd level stuff that we could do. That's nothing perfect. But without the ocarina, we couldn't do too much on the bottom 2 levels. This was our big issue. No, what am I doing? I remember one of the first randomizers I ever did on stream, going back a year ago. Wow. We couldn't, for some reason, I was sitting there and I'm like, this won't work, this won't work. I was playing Zelda's Lullaby in front of that for the longest time, trying to get it to work, and it just refused to work. And I couldn't understand why Zelda's Lullaby was not triggering it as triggering the water change as it should. And it was, in all honesty, really stressing me out. Because I was like, well, I know something of value's in the water temple. I think it was something really dumb, like light arrows were in the water temple or something like that. And it was really stressing me out because no matter what I did, like, we couldn't get it to trigger. And I was full on panicking, thinking that our seed or our game was broken. I found out the issue fairly quickly. We were playing Epona's song. That was the issue. We were playing the wrong song and I just didn't even notice. It was a really dumb issue. There we go. Perfect. Nothing. For a second there, I thought I had the sound of like an iron knuckle, and I almost freaked myself out thinking, oh god, we've actually started a crowd control. Alright, there we go. I fairly certain we already checked this last time, but we'll check it. Yeah, we already went through all of this last time, so that's fine. Okay, perfect. Yeah. Oh, hello. Spinies. There we go. Thank you. That just gave me a lift up. Thanks, bro. Really helpful there. Alright. Again, is it really cheating using the hook shot like this? Probably, yes. Actually, very much so. But at the same time, we don't use hook shot on very often. So I feel like every so often using it to sort of mash our way through dungeons a little faster than we otherwise would, especially dungeons that people don't enjoy watching, it's fair. It's fair game. It's free real estate. I know people don't enjoy watching Water Temple, so I like to skip through it as fast as I can. Alright. Or we could do that. There we go. Perfect. That's right, we can take as much damage as we want here, it doesn't matter. Oh, hello, Matt. Okay, that's our map. Yes, I get it, it points at Deku Tree. Again, not the most useful information right there. Perfect, and then let's get out of water toilet room. Again, if we have a GTG toilet room, then this is the water toilet room. There we go. Why did that make me jump? I knew it was going to happen. Why did that make me jump? Every time. Bro. There we go. Oh, it's this one, isn't it? I always forget which one has the hookshot point at the top. I don't know why. Logic dictates it would be this one. And yet I never remember. Alright. Last but not least. Alright, there we go. Shield! Okay, we finally have an adult shield. That's actually really good. So that's a mirror shield for both Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask. That means we can finally finish Spirit Temple. That's so good. We can finally finish Spirit. That's actually fantastic. Okay, excellent, brilliant, grand. Let's go. Alright, we're probably gonna do more checks in here and then we're gonna call it, but don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere, please. Pinky promise. Alright, boom, let's go. And if you're wondering, why we're not collecting any sculptures or anything like that, we already know that the sculptures are dead. That's already been confirmed to us. We've checked them. Sculptures are dead. We don't need to do anything. We don't need to collect any of them. And that's it. That's that. I'm not about to collect stuff that I don't need to collect. I remember in the 3DS version of the game, they actually had to add a cutscene showing this secret passage, showing this passageway, because so many people got so lost in the water temple because this leads to a key, and a lot of people had no idea that this existed, and then they got really, and this is why a lot of people got really frustrated with the water temple, because they had no idea that this existed, and that's the biggest source of frustration for so many people. The moment you remember that this passage exists, the water temple gets so much easier and so much more fun. I will take the bombs and I will take the bomb shoes. There we go, easy. It's one of the reasons why I hate it. It's a maze, but a maze you have to keep repeating. In all honesty, once you sort of get more used to the layout, there's not all that much repeating. Or, yeah, there's not much of any repeating. And again, the 3DS version makes a lot of really good quality of life changes. I will admit, this temple, Water Temple is probably my favorite in Ocarina of Time. I love the Water Temple. I love it. It's one of my all-time favorites. But I will admit, it is on the tedious side. It is probably one of the more tedious Zelda dungeons in this format. It's the outside of the randomizer, of course. It's the fact that we have to continuously pause and unpause to equip to equip iron boots. It's the pausing and unpausing to equip the iron boots. It's the fact that, you know, it's really difficult to navigate your first few times because you have no idea what you're doing. It's that one passageway that's the keys. All of that, very valid, very fair. That is nothing of value. Excellent. We can just continue on. All of that, so fair. But the 3DS version fixes a lot of these things. And I will admit, like, I think Ocarina of Time 3D is probably one of the best Zelda remakes we've ever got. Certainly better than the mess that was Majora's Mask. But one of the best things that they did was implement all these changes to this dungeon to make it more user-friendly for people who maybe don't know their way around. They color code all the passages, so it shows you, like, all the green ones are the ones that you have to do on the medium level, on the medium water level. Orange ones are the ones that you have to do on the low water level, and so on and so forth. And that's a really cool change. I don't want to go here. Speaking of knowing my way around, fancy pants for 2D over here. No, I'm kidding. It's actually, yeah, they make it so they explicitly tell you which level needs to be done, what rooms need to be done at which water level, which is, you know what, a pretty good change. And then they make the iron boots an equipable sea item, thus eliminating the constant pausing and unpausing. And then they, as I mentioned, they have that one cutscene that shows the area where the key is, which just makes it so much easier. I will fully admit this temple is probably way better on the 3DS for those variety of reasons. I just have a soft spot for the OG as well. I love the OG Water Temple. I have a lot of, I'm not going to say controversial, but definitely hot takes when it comes to Zelda dungeons. Water Temple being one of the best dungeons is probably one of those hot takes. Definitely one of those hot takes. Another really hot take. This Water Temple is way better than Forest Temple and Shadow Temple. Sorry. Actually, I'm not even all that sorry. It is way better. I love this temple. Shadow Temple! Cool, I guess. I personally find the Shadow Temple... It's cool. I don't mind it. I'm impartial to it. And the Forest Temple, I just find tedious at times. Again, unpopular opinions, yes. Considering those two like the most loved Ocarina of Time dungeons, yeah. Spirit Temple, I'm fine with it. I like Spirit Temple. I like Spirit Temple. The music slaps. There's good puzzles. I think it's a good time. But I will say I think Forest Temple is highly overrated. I see plenty of people listing it as the best Zelda dungeon all the time, and I don't know if I could ever agree with that one. Alright. Okay, once we get to the 3rd level, we have fully cleared out this place, by the way. Which we're pretty much at the 3rd level now. I'm just gonna make sure we haven't missed anything. This is just where we were, wasn't it? Excellent. I think the last things we need to do are some of the last things we need to do, and I think it is on the 3rd level and we just didn't do it, is the Darkling boss fight. Because I already went down here, didn't I? I assume. Yeah, I already did this, that's fine. Perfect. Alright. So let's go raise that water level. And then let's go clear out the Darkling boss fight, and then we're good. This is not where I need to go, is it? Yes, it is. No, it's not. Hate that guy. Let's just... Thank you. There we go. Excellent. Joke's on you, I always know where I'm going. No. Again, same issue. I'm playing Epona song instead of Zelda's Lullaby constantly. I don't know why I always do that. Alrighty. Yeah, whatever. Alright, let's go do Darkling and then we're chill. Right, I forgot that voids you out. That's so funny. I actually really like this room. I know a lot of people do not like this room. And you know what? I can kind of understand it. It is really frustrating if you're not swift with the hookshot. But I personally just, I like it. I personally like this room. Luckily for us, we also have the hookshot anyway function on. Again, we don't abuse it every time, but in dungeons like the Water Temple where I know it's not all that interesting for people to watch, yeah, we will absolutely use it. There we go. when I was in, I don't know, year 7 or 8, something to that effect. I was obsessed with Dark Link to the point where my wallpaper was the, like my computer wallpaper was the sprite of Dark Link. Where are you, buddy? I also know there is a more effective way to fight him, and where's the fun in that? Yeah, alright, where's the fun in this? There we go. There we go, easy. Whoa. Graphics just weirded out there, shorted out there for a sec. That was pretty fun. Alright, that is the full clear. Apart from Baronade, that's a full clear. And again, we can't do Baronade. Alright. What am I doing? I'm going the complete wrong way. I'm actually pulling myself into them. There we go. There we go. And excellent. This has nothing. These were the last 2 pots we needed to check, and I was already 99% sure they had nothing. Perfect. Alright. Alrighty, we are going to leave it here. I'm confident next stream we are going to find our last piece of the Triforce, and that's going to be on Tuesday. But for now, don't go anywhere. We are going to find someone to raid. I just want to say a huge thank you, a huge thank you to Smooth Brain, Not Your Average Person, and Chromophagus for the raids today. I want to say thank you to everyone for the follows, for the for just being here in general, of course, for the follows, for the subs, for everything. I appreciate all of you, and I really appreciate all of you. If you've enjoyed the content, please feel free to give it a shout and follow. Come watch us next time as well. Let's find someone to raid. Don't go anywhere. We're gonna find that person to raid. Let's go. Alrighty. We are going to find... Ooh. We're gonna raid... Tonight's been amazing. Thanks, Selba. See you Tuesday. Thank you again. I appreciate it. Let's go. I'm gonna find someone... Alrighty, we're gonna see Maddie the Magical Girl, who's doing an Ocarina of Time rando, a multi-world rando. Let's go check in on them. They seem to be doing a lot of Ocarina of Time randos. If you're interested in their content, don't forget to say hi, join the raid, view their content, say hi. If you like what they do, don't forget to give them a follow. We're all small streamers trying to do our part. We all appreciate spreading that love around. I love you all. Thank you all so much for being here tonight, and I cannot wait to see you on Tuesday. Thank you again, and good night. Bye!